Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Aries. Let's see what's going on with you. Aries, there we are. This one wants to come out. So I see an ending. Every ending leads to a new beginning at some point. Look at that, there's new opportunities already. You may have ended a situation. Someone was treating you like an option. I do see one last look over your shoulder. Yeah, you're off on a new path here. Yeah, I see someone here wasn't putting in a lot of effort. Some of you too, like this path that you're going down. I do think you're kind of just, I do think you took a little bit of a risk here, but I do see you have other opportunities. Yeah, look at that Seven of Pentacles. So there is interest here. Yeah, could be somebody that you work with. But it is about building. Some of you working out too. I see someone working out. Kind of investing in this. But what I like is this energy of just kind of being a little patient, looking before you leap. And if somebody was treating you like an option, I really feel you're out of here. Yeah, look at that. You're manifesting something new. You have everything you need to manifest your desires here. So I feel this is where, and I do see a little procrastinating too. Yeah. Some of you thinking about working out too. Yeah, some of you may be doing that. So that would be kind of investing in yourself. So that's nice, but there is definitely interest. Yeah, it's about manifesting. I feel like you're preparing for something, because pre-manifesting energy. Yeah, let's take a look at the Death card. I'm going to use the Mira Salon's deck here today. I haven't used it in ages. It's quite interesting, the cards that'll come out. So let's have a look at the Death card. Yeah, destiny, luck, chance, meant to be. So this is a kind of a talk to the hand. So there's an ending. It could be someone who treated you like an option. Yeah, and I do see, like I say, there's an energy of yourself seeking out other opportunities. So it has to do with the hand, but I do see destiny, and it's likely something that wasn't meant to be. But yeah, you've got something much better here. Seven of Cups. Let's have a look at the Seven of Cups. Why is this here? Yeah, I see a fair-haired male, lighter than darker. Look at that. Something here wasn't meant to be, but somebody else is. Tell me about the Fool, the leap of faith. Yeah, you got some love coming in, an honest connection too. Look at that. Yeah, you got someone here who's fair-haired, lighter than darker. So it could be, a little darker than this or a little lighter. Yeah, interesting so far. It's maybe one of your options. So let me just grab, where is my other deck here? I just want to clarify this person a little bit. I want to see who they are. So who is this fair male? Fair male. Someone who comes in suddenly, a little bit of a shock surprise. Wow. So it does look like there's an ending, but yet there's this energy of this person here who comes in subtly. You're going to be pretty shocked and surprised here because it has to do with by chance destiny. Yeah, and it's probably finding out. It's either this person finding out you've ended something or you're finding out they have. It's a shock. Yeah. Tell me about the Tower. Yeah, the Tower. Yep, we got someone letting this go. See, it has to do with the feelings being mutual, though. So to me, it looks like two people are agreeing to end the situation. And it's a shock and surprise to hear about this. And then we have the Star. So there's this energy of hope. But it's somebody here letting go, releasing. But this is finding out the feelings are mutual. You have true love here. I see an honest connection, too. Somebody who's honest. Somebody with good and pure love, honest connection, good intentions too. Very, very nice. Tell me about true love. Yeah, look at that confirmation. You're going to go for this. You're taking a leap of faith. You're leaving another situation behind. But you are looking before you leap. I can feel it. But it's finding out this is someone who's interested. Yeah, you got a new somebody who's interested. This is an energy of, but you know what? It does look like we have, I mean, there's options and opportunity here. But it's like the feelings being mutual. And the star is, now's the time to decide what you want, release things that no longer need. So someone's ending a situation or letting someone go. Yeah, this is someone taming the beast too. See, it's a person being confident. I see kindness, compassion. Yeah, but leaving it all behind here. But this is someone who gets an energy of taming the beast. So this is a person being very patient. It's telling you to be patient too. Yeah, you got true love here. Wow, somebody who's honest. Yeah, there's a spark desire, a passionate attraction here as well. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's definitely interest. Look at that. So this is the start of something new. I feel like you're open to this, but there is that of manifesting what you desire. Or this person's in that energy. We have Aries, Leo, little Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here, but maybe a little Earth energy connecting with the Empress, some Taurus energy there. And we have, what was under there? Yeah, Aries. It could even be another Aries, but I do see Leo, maybe a Scorpio, and some Gemini energy. Tell me about the Magician. Why is this here? The Magician. Yeah, this is someone putting all the cards on the table, just putting it out there. See the whole bigger picture. This is some kind of large gathering, people getting together possibly. It's often a celebration, but it's very emotionally fulfilling. Yeah, it could be someone that you work with. See, look at this work. Maybe you've been going to the gym working out. Yeah, or you work with this person, but it's all about effort. Some of you had a person who didn't put a whole lot of effort in. This is likely why a situation ended. But it's about building. Tell me about this. Yeah, you were coming out there and I accidentally closed the deck. There you are. Yeah, see, it's focusing maybe on work, creative pursuits, but it could be someone working out too. You know, I feel like you had something that didn't turn out as expected. It didn't feel, you know, but this feels like it's meant to be with a star. It's meant to be. The spark, the desire. If you're working out and they're working out, that would be two people kind of crossing paths here. Yeah, this person's very curious. See, they're curious. They want to know everything. They like this Empress energy. See, they want to know everything. What you do, where you work. And it could be yourself being very curious. A little flirty, playful, living in the moment. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. I'm going to grab this other deck again. And the reason why is I want to see if there's any shift in people. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so we have a brunette female. Somebody who's brunette. So there's definitely some sort of interest here, some curiosity. Someone who's focused. Could be somebody who, with an intense stare. Yeah, but who is this person? Yeah, so somebody here who's open, letting someone know they're available. The dating queen, opportunity, dates, abundance. So somebody who's into dating. So someone in the dating mode. You know, somebody who's just into dating. They have a lot of abundance. So this person's, yeah, there it is, Empress. This is an Empress energy. So this person's very curious. Yeah, you see the courting man. There it is, the dating. This is the courting man. It's about putting in effort. This person's going to ask you out. Now, they could be a professional male. I do see that, and I do see the uniform. So they could be wearing a uniform, a suit, whatever it is that they do. Somebody who definitely work. They have everything they need to manifest their desire. So there's a lot of desire, but it's like preparing. So are you preparing? Are you working out? Are they working out? If you were preparing to connect with someone else, this looks like who's coming in. Let's see if we can find out more about this person. See, they want to know everything. It's someone who could be talking to people. See, they could be talking to people here about you, or you're talking to people about this person. Now, it could be where this person has a couple of options. I wouldn't be surprised, got to be honest. But there is a situation that feels meant to be, and one of them where it's just, it's not meant to be. It is what it is. Kindness, compassion, ending a situation. See, there's a situation that just isn't meant to be. So this person, I feel, it's the masculine, I feel, making a decision. I'm sensing two different feminine energies here. Yeah. Tell me about someone very sexy, very charming. There's an attraction. But first I want to see about the Queen of Wands. What's the Queen of Wands up to? Yeah, it's focused on that wand here. What's the Queen of Wands up to? This is someone waiting for the right person to come in. See, pre-manifesting, preparing while they're waiting. It's someone working out. But I feel whoever you were waiting for may not be the person who comes in, who you're expecting. Because it's like you're expecting something here. And I mean, yeah, I mean, tell me about the courting man. Who is this person? What do they want? They want to connect. They're single. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possibly. Yeah, I mean, they could be anyone, but this is an energy of also being available. See, there's two people who are emotionally available. You're both available. So there's curiosity, someone talking to someone, trying to find out if someone's available. But it's what this person wants is to connect. They want to go on a date. They want to connect. So it's literally, it's an energy of someone who knows they're, you know, two single people here. Ooh. Aries, Leo, Scorpio. Tell me more about the courting man. Who's this person? Yeah, they work, they're building, they put in effort, they're pre-manifesting and preparing. Are they also, I almost feel you either work together or you have worked together, or it's the gym, but it's about building, putting in effort. Someone perfecting their craft, you know, like that just, tell me more about the courting man. They're emotionally available. Yeah, they're the person who's curious. See, this is two people, though, possibly both of you curious. But they are curious. They want to know everything. See, they see someone with a lot of abundance. And they also see somebody who has opportunity. They see opportunity here. Yeah. Wow. Page of Swords. Yeah, I also see Sagittarius. See someone who's different. You're different than the usual type. But for the feminine, I feel like you're just kind of open here. You know what you want, though, and I do feel this energy of having to be patient. See, patiently waiting. So whoever it is you're waiting for, while you're waiting, you could have another person coming in. You've got, this is going to be an honest connection. This card hardly ever comes out when I use this deck, and the same as the Destiny. Every once in a while, but yeah, I don't see this one come out a whole lot. This is pure love, somebody who's honest. There is an energy of waiting for the one, the spark. See, while somebody's waiting, that's what's interesting. But there's this, they're curious. They are taking a step back. You're likely different than the usual type. So it's about trying something different. But it's an energy of someone who's just kind of calm and patient. Yeah, see, there's the world. It's just an energy. It's just kind of go with the flow and see what happens here. See, it's all about just kind of wait and see. See where this goes. But they are definitely single. This person, I feel, knows you're single. but it's whether you're their type. And it does look like you're each other's type. Tell me about the Empress. Yeah, see, it's a crush, a longing for love. Look at that. This is someone who often will show someone they like them by giving them a little gift or doing something sweet. Yeah, but it could be, there could be children involved, but to me it's more like playful, youthful, maybe a little childlike, that playful, youthful, living in the moment energy. Because it's here twice too. It's like taking a risk. These are both people who aren't afraid to take a little bit of a risk. But it's all about taming the beast. See, this person's trying to be patient. They're taming the beast within themselves. And that's what they're doing. See, it's all about being patient. And it's all about probably waiting for the right time by the looks of it. But we're going to see. I'm just getting that vibe. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Yeah, see, it's messages, things coming in very quickly. Could be multiple opportunities, but it's about making a move and gaining momentum. See, this is someone just going with the flow. So this is someone here closing a chapter. Somebody's closing out a chapter. So there's a need to be patient for a bit, and then they'll come in. This is somebody who'll come in very quickly. Yeah, I do see a lot of talk and conversation. Yeah, and there it is, getting together, gathering. This is talking to people. See, this is everybody talking and talking to people, asking questions. The curiosity. What you're interested in, who you're interested in. Like it's someone who wants to know literally everything. Yeah, you've caught this person's eye, Aries. They see this goddess energy. Now, it is possible this person has a choice, but I do see them ending a situation. And I do see that energy of a been there, done that for someone too. Yeah. But this is opportunity. This is someone who sees opportunity. So there is some sort of get together or gathering, I feel. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised it's in the workplace, the gym, but I feel like there's some sort of something to kind of celebrate. But there's this good news, and that's what I feel, this good news. Yeah, oh yeah, they're coming in with the Pentacle. So there it is. There's the Pentacle. This is somebody making a commitment. See, it's an opportunity. And I think it's just someone who has ended a situation. See, they're closing out a chapter, but now it's just kind of go with the flow and just kind of, I feel for yourself, you're just kind of waiting to see what happens. But it's like you're both talking to people. Because there's this, or maybe everybody's talking about this, because we have this person who is somebody with darker hair, brunette. But why do I feel like there's two feminine energies here. I just get that vibe that there's other opportunities. But this person's laying the foundation. It's someone who makes a commitment. It's about dating, going on dates. There's some sort of opportunity coming up. They're going to basically take it. Now, there's a little bit, see, it's one of those win or lose situation. What have you got to lose? So I feel it's just both of you going to take a leap of faith. You're going to do this together. Yeah, I definitely see the energy of truth and honesty. True love. Nice. Nice. But whoever, see, there's something that feels like it's meant to be. And it has to do with maybe why it happened or where it happens, where you make this connection. But they feel like there's a connection. They want to talk. They want to connect. It's like you're different than the usual type. But they're being patient. And I think they're talking to people like they want to know everything. If you have people around you, if you've been out, going out socializing and you got people around you, this is somebody who will be very respectful. They'll wait till they can get you alone. And that's likely what it is. Someone waiting to get someone alone. But there is, it's pre-manifesting desire. I feel both of you are manifesting each other, but they are emotionally available. They're available. So I don't know if you're talking to see if this person's single and available, and vice versa. Yeah, interesting. These cards coming out similar for both. Tell me about the true love. Yeah, see, making a commitment. See, laying the foundation. Some of you maybe dealt with somebody who wouldn't commit. See, every ending leads to a new beginning. But this is often internal change, how someone's feeling. Some of you may have been waiting for someone to make a commitment. Maybe they haven't followed through. I don't know. But it's like you're waiting. You've been waiting and waiting, I feel, for this. And then this other person possibly comes in. Because it looks like we have a situation where it's like, I mean, there's an ending. So there was an ending that was destined to happen too. Because somebody wouldn't make a commitment. Yeah, strong Leo energy. Yeah. So that's what it looks like. It ended because there was no commitment. Someone ended a situation that felt it wasn't meant to be, but this feels like it's meant to be. And I'm trying to figure out like more about this person other than both of you are in the energy of taking a leap of faith. I don't know. It's like this pre-manifesting, preparing. I feel like I feel like you're both very aware there's something going on between you. Or there's everybody else around is aware what's happening here. If it's either in the workplace or at a gym. Yeah, and I really feel that because of the building, but it has to do with putting in effort. Something's worth the work. Yeah, and we have the Queen of Cups here too. See, this is both people. You're kind of mirroring each other a little bit too. Yeah, spending time together, but there's people talking, collaborating. But it's about people getting together, doing things together. And there's the cup. See, they come in with the cup, and that's twice now. So, yeah, it's where you're going to be drinking from this cup here. Oh my gosh. But I feel like there's another person. I got the vibe that there is another person here. And I think it's the brunette female. Somebody who's kind of intense and very focused. See, it's who someone's focused on. It's almost like this person's focused on that person. Like, I wonder if this is somebody in between two people here, because I'm just getting the vibe of another person. Because there's this third person. But they're not, I feel like this somebody isn't interested in someone here. They're not interested in them. They don't feel like it's meant to be. Could be the person that they ended it with. Regardless, the dating queen's here. Somebody who's dating, courting. There's a lot of abundance. We have an Empress. Regardless. Yeah. It's almost like someone's staring at someone too. That intensity. Somebody who's very intense, very focused. So it very well could be yourself, Aries, just in this energy. Because that's what the wand's all about, is that focus. Mm-hmm. But I mean, this is someone finding someone very attractive, but it's about two people who are available. See, talking to people, letting them know are available. So yeah, I do feel people getting together and collaborating and talking about this. There is a get together. So I'm kind of liking this energy because whoever this is, there is honesty here. It's an honest, open connection. Everything will be out in the open. I don't feel like, you have to freak out or anything here. Tell me more about the King of Cups. I'm going to grab this deck. Tell me about the King of Cups. Yeah, union. You're going to connect. See, that's the Two of Cups. They want to come into union with you. This could turn out to be a marriage, serious relationship, or a partnership. Wow, so you're going to drink from that cup, but this is about the two of you. But I wouldn't be surprised there's somebody in between the two of you that isn't meant to be, that this person's not interested in. And it's like they're ending it possibly. But I mean, you could look at it the other way. I just get this vibe. Yeah. But I love the energy of this person serious. I mean, this is about union. This is about commitment. And it's funny because we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there's the two. This was sitting here upside down, 2 wands. See, it's about two people coming together. I feel there's somebody trying to come in between two people. And I have to be honest. Or it's somebody ending a situation, two people coming apart, where maybe it's mutually, coming apart. But yeah, so there's the Two of Wands. It's all about taking a situation to another level. But it's almost like there was these two pentacles, now laying that foundation. It's here and it's here. So, like, I don't know, there could be two opportunities. But it's somebody here isn't getting a commitment here because it's ending, and that's what I feel. There's a situation that just isn't meant to be. It is what it is. But yet these two people are coming together. I mean, there's the union right there. So I really wish you the best here, Aries. Boy, I don't know. If you haven't been going to the gym, maybe you should go to the gym. It could be a workplace thing. Or it's two people who work with people, mutual friends that work with people. I mean, you could end up going to a wedding or a celebration of some sort here, and that's where you could cross paths with this person. So I see that here as well. So take care, and we'll see you soon.